course, the holiday season is also the season of giving.
In tonight's special report, our Natalie Bomke has the story of a group of local superheroes who came together to rescue one of their own.
Behind the walls of this mild-mannered Schaumburg business, you will find more than just the superheroes on the pages of these collectible comic books. Meet Keith Anderson. As the owner of Keith's Comics, he used his powers for good to help out a longtime friend and customer.
It's pretty sad. He was about to lose his house, and that shouldn't happen.
Keith and Jeffrin Dudley have known each other for decades. They first met when Jeffrin came to the store looking for a comic book artist who would draw some of his children as superheroes so they could see themselves in a positive way. So when Keith found out last month Jeffrin was in some trouble, he sprang into action.
Oh, he's a trip. He's the nicest guy you'd ever want to meet. He always thinks about people before himself.
Over the last few years, Jeffrin lost two of his children and developed some serious health problems that stopped him from working his two jobs. That's how he got behind on paying his rent and other bills.
And emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, behind everything. But I'm going to make my comeback stronger than my setback.
Jeffrin worked with the Center for Disability and Elder Law to keep his landlord from evicting him. Together, they were able to come up with $18,000 in rental assistance to cover the $22,000 he was behind in rent. Since Jeffrin's attorney says his landlord didn't want to negotiate the rest of the payments, he wasn't out of the woods just yet.
So Mr. Dudley had to come up with a large sum of money in a very short amount of time. We had about 2 weeks to get that payment pulled together. So Mr. Dudley said, you know, I will do anything I can to keep my housing. So let's make that agreement and I'll try to find this money wherever I can.
He didn't have to look far. After simply mentioning his situation to Keith, the money started to roll in.
Yeah, we just threw in what we could. I mean, none of us have excessive amount of money we can spare, but together we were able to help them.
Scott Biederstadt is one of the many fellow comic book enthusiasts at Comics who didn't hesitate to help out Jeffrin.
Jeff's just a decent guy. He's a family man, and there again, we all go through our waves where everything's great and wonderful, we're on top of the world, and then we get our valleys where we really need help. And it's very difficult to ask for help sometimes.
Now, thanks to Keith, Scott, and about 25 other friends, Jeffrin kept his home and is now debt-free.
Because the people that I didn't thought was going to come through didn't come through, and the people that I would have never thought in a million years all came through. You hear about it, but when it actually happens to you, it's amazing. It gives you hope.
You know me, right?
Isn't that something? Jeffrin says he's looking forward to getting his health back on track and getting back to work. Before that can happen, his doctors say he needs a kidney transplant. Scott and Dawn.